Hello Cancer and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the 1st to the 15th of March 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Druid plant oracle. I'll be using this today to draw a couple of cards from just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Cancer for the 1st to the 15th of March 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the first half of March 2021? What does Cancer need to know now? Oh, okay, one card's flown out. We'll have that one. And I'll just draw one at random. So let's see what you get. Meadowsweet. Oh, that's lovely. It's time to celebrate. This is the summertime. The bees, they're collecting pollen, and it's just gentle energy. This is lovely. It sort of suggests that you worked hard for something, and now it's time to celebrate. You'll have something to celebrate. Joy and harmony. And then you have plantain. This is a card of endurance, really. It sort of suggests it's sort of about standing your ground, rising up again after difficult times or defeat. So perhaps you may have felt that you've been through a bit of a struggle lately, and you're rising up again. You're standing strong, firmly rooted. Nothing can sway you, and you have something to celebrate. Things are going to be sweeter now, softer, and it's going to be a nice, gentle time after needing to stand your ground on something. You sort of rising up again, enduring. So let's see where the rest of the reading goes, though. Let's see what's on the cards for Cancer for the first half of March 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the 1st to the 15th of March this year? What does Cancer need to know now? And this is the Druid Craft Tarot. And I'll be using this to draw an 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are now. The next 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you face at this time, what's brought you here. And the next 2 cards offering some guidance from Spirit. And then the last 2 cards may reveal your possible outcome to this period. Oops. I'll put these ones on top, seeing that they're flopping out. So let's see what you get. You've got the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, where you are now. The 2 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles are your challenges. The Prince of Cups and Kanunos is your guidance from Spirit. And you have Strength and Rebirth at the outcome cards. And then you've got the Prince of Pentacles, suggesting getting back on track, getting back on the horse, being prepared to put your focus and energy into something in order to set down firm, solid roots, because with that you can bring about an abundance. being, you know, it's about taking pride in your work. And it sort of fits in nicely with the plantain here, you know, getting back on track, rising up again. And it sort of fits in there as well, the plantain does. Where you are now, it's all very emotional, actually. You've got loads of cups here, which is all about feelings and emotions. The Four of Cups suggests introspection, and reminiscing is the Six of Cups. So it's almost like perhaps where you are now, if you've been struggling with something, you may well be looking back at happier times when things were easier, and perhaps thinking over things, maybe a sense of regret to some extent, but more about feeling a little bit discontented, a little bit downhearted over things. But, you know, this suggests if you're too focused on introspection, on reminiscence, you may miss out an opportunity. So it starts off with you deep in contemplation and looking towards happier times when things were simpler and easier. Wishing them back again. And, you know, this whole spread suggests that they will come back. You will start to feel better. You've got the Two of Cups here in your challenge. It sort of suggests there may be this disquiet within your soul, this discontent may be related to connecting with someone, with a connection, a bond. Your challenge here is to find that unity, that bond, and it sort of suggests for those of you who have recently found a connection, the challenge is to ask, is this something that can go the distance? Is this something that is deeply rooted and firmly grounded, and that can play out in the long term in a successful way? Also part of your challenge, though, is to now begin to focus on practical things. This suggests you need to learn as you go. You need to hone a skill. The Eight of Pentacles is the master card, you know, the mastering skill card. This is about an apprentice who is honing his skill, building something up. His focus is on his work. He wants to get it right, to find that perfection, to make his masterpiece. So there's your challenges, is in finding a connection that is not only wonderful at the time and passionate, but that can last, that is deeply rooted and can last, and to work in a practical way at it. That sort of echoes here with your Prince of Pentacles here. You know, these two cards are all about putting focus and energy into something, and taking pride in your work, and being prepared to learn as you go. And you've also got here your guidance from Spirit suggests for many of you there's an offer on the way. There's this quest for love. And next to Canunus here, this particular card, this is usually the Devil card, but in this deck it's called Canunus because the focus on this is not on temptation and the dark side of attachment, but it's sort of it's the lessons we learn in embracing our desires, embracing our physical pleasures, and not allowing them to become unhealthy in any way, not allowing it to become an unhealthy focus. It's the responsibility one needs to use, or it sort of suggests that there's responsibility in delving into your desires and your pleasures. It sort of welcomes that aspect of life, as part of the whole experience, but it does come with the advice to not become too focused on the material, too focused on the pleasures of life. Remember, with the freedom comes responsibility. So suggests here your guidance from Spirit is find that thing you love, quest for that love and that connection, but do so with a sense of responsibility. And if you're able to do that, sorry about the cat, everyone, if you're able to do that, it suggests here you will be in a position of strength. You'll tame that beast. The Strength card is about that persistence, that gentle persuasion, that incorporation of the thing you fear, or the dark side that needs to be tamed. And with that strength comes rebirth, re-emerging from this period, from this introspection, this dark period, re-emerging once again, renewed, rising up to meet the new day with a whole new sense of yourself. And you know, with that I get this sense of celebration and enjoyment. The rebirth card is a call to action for some, but it's, you know, looking in the spread here, it sort of suggests that you can enjoy this union, this togetherness, and make it something that's long-lasting, but you need to be prepared to work at it and learn as you go. You need to take some responsibility and not allow yourself, not to give your power over to anyone, not allow yourself to get lost in it, rather incorporate your desires and your desires into your whole being. In, you know, so it's a bit of shadow work here with the Strength card, and overcome your fears and your darker sides in order to enjoy the sweetness of it in the end through hard work. So to sum up, yeah, it sort of does suggest for a lot of you this is a very emotionally based time for you. I mean, I do try and read them generally, but it looks like a whole emotion relationship spread really. So to suggest a melancholy state and looking for a time when things were simple and easy, and the challenge being a new connection, and being prepared to work at it. The guidance from Spirit is certainly to quest for that love, but do so responsibly. And if you do, you know, incorporate that responsibility into, you know, rather than just reveling in the throes of passion, trying to build up something solid and stable and more rounded. And if you're able to do that, you'll emerge with a new sense of yourself, and you reap the sweetness of this, and at the same time, you know, rising up again from a difficult time. So there you have it, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have yourself a good couple of weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.